How's it, Sean from the Games Yard? Hearts of Iron 3, their finest hour. Let's get it on. Love this game. Can't wait to play it. I've been thinking about it the whole week. I love Hearts of Iron 3. Okay, let's just, where were we? 9. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's 9. Okay, where were we? Let's have a look. Right. Okay, let's just update it. Let's just update it for. Okay, hang on. Let's just stop there. Yeah, I'll accept that. Yeah. Let's just update it so we know where we stand. There we go. Just hit it on the nail. Okay, cool. So we're getting in 4 energy a day, for almost 5. 1.4 metal, 5 rare resources, 56 crude oil. And then we're growing in terms of fuel by 3.5. Because I think we made a trade for one. We're losing a little bit of money. Let's just check our suppliers. Yeah, boom. Make sure we. And the consumer goods. I see this drop back to normal since that parliamentary scandal happened to us. Okay, so we're still waiting for a few industrial capacities to come out of red and go into green. Yeah, and some of the infrastructure came out last video. Let's go and look at our technology. Okay, so we're busy. You know, we're doing the. I started on the destroyers, one of the destroyers techs, and I've just got to remember this is our next go. Once the next tech comes out, this is where we're going. We're going with the medium tank brigade because it's a 36 tech, and then these are all 36. Then we're going to pile this up here, all these 36 for the medium tank. We want the medium tank upgrades, definitely. In terms of land doctrines, we're still busy picking and choosing where we want to go. Yeah, there's some real interesting land doctrines that I want here. I haven't done any naval ones or any. Well, we are doing 2 air doctrines as well. Industry, yeah, the 2. I want to come down here. You know, this is important. I want to get these rare material refining, those things out, because Germany is starved of those materials. The more we can get out of that, the better. There's nothing in infantry. These are 38 techs. I'll get to them once all the 36 is out. I'm not doing any militia arms training. We might do it if we got a spare. If we got a spare, chance. But I'm not planning on doing anything down there right now. And that's about it. Okay, so that's it for the technology. Politics, we're still keeping the 3-year draft. We got that mixed industry going on here. Okay, we're still working out how that thing's going to fix. These update once a year. So we're keeping our current ministers. Every year on the 1st of January, I think these guys change. And the intelligence, I'm happy with intelligence at the moment. We're sitting with 21 spies. Our diplomatic influence is going into. We're putting everything in diplomatic influence. That's give us that 5 influence a day for Yugoslavia, Sweden, Finland, those countries that we're influencing. So we're keeping that going. And we did decide, we didn't realize that Romania wasn't getting influenced by us. So remember in the last one, where were we? Europe. Romania. Okay, so we are influencing them, which is great. There they are. They're getting an 8. So we want them. They're the normal guys. Italy is coming through at a pretty good rate as well. So we didn't have to influence Italy. If we look at Italy, where we're down here already. These guys are going at 4. So that's cool. Just got to keep an eye on that. I want to keep influencing those guys. In terms of diplomacy, there's nothing. I just want to see the money's dropping by 3.7, 0.37 a day, which is not too bad. Let's move on. Oh, there is something I wanted to have a look. Allies, France. Okay, we can only declare war when our neutrality is currently 38, and the effective threat between us and France allows us to declare war when the neutrality is 36. So we'll be able to declare war one of these days on France, but we're not going to. We kind of drag that out as far as we can. There are, let's just have a look at the continuum. Let's look at the big boys. Yeah, when we're down to 30, when our neutrality is at 30, we can declare war on them. Um, yeah. Yeah, because we're in a plus 25 for access, our neutrality. Our highest threat is Great Britain. We've got a threat value to us of 5.4. That's the highest threat we've got. I was just saying, it's 1936. Check this out here. Let's go to Europe. Look at Poland. I think I was looking at Poland. There we go, Poland. We can declare war on Poland. Okay, so it's pretty open. I think in the Hearts of Iron 2, you couldn't declare war until round about 39, maybe late 38. But this game is so context driven, because by the things, the actions you do, and the decisions you make, the game can change. You can go to war with Poland in 1936. We're not going to. I'm not going to be mad, because we go to war with Poland. It's probably going to bring the United Kingdom in and everybody else. So we're not going to. We're going to avoid war as far as we can until we're ready. Okay, their highest threat is the Soviet Union. Axis. Who's our highest threat? Our highest threat is France. Okay, that's our highest threat. Not Great Britain, like I said earlier. I was looking at the wrong. And there's, let's just see something. Their highest threat is us, I think, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's the Soviet Union. How's that for you? And the Soviet Union is a big threat to everybody around here. I mean, United Kingdom, the biggest threat, their highest threat is the Soviet Union. How's that for you? Not us. So we want to keep it that way, for sure. And Poland's highest threat is also the Soviet Union. So we're pretty much in the background down here. I love it. We want to be under the radar. Okay, Turkey's cancelled. No longer receives so much money for 35 supplies. So, consumer goods, please, 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 dear Lord, please, dear Lord, dear Lord. I don't want to mess with the consumer goods. I come back here very frequently to make sure our consumer goods is kept. We don't. I'll say this again. I think I should say this 1,000 times. You don't want dissent. There's a with dissent. If you now listen to how dangerous dissent is. When you get dissent, you need to plow IC back into consumer goods to raise your dissent. But there's a place, and I think I've mentioned this before, there's a place where there's no return. If your dissent gets so high, it doesn't matter how much consumer goods, if it gets to a tipping point where there's diminishing, there's no return. Where you get to a stage where you cannot even put enough, you cannot even have the slide at 100% and still reduce that. This thing, dissent and the consumer goods, because it's dealt with it eats you alive. It also affects, as far as I know, your dissent affects your troops' ability to fight. It's everything. It's the worst stat you want. You don't want any dissent. If I say that again, I mean it. Okay. Officers still. We don't worry about officers just yet. Let's just chug along. We're in now September 36. So we've moved a couple of months ahead. Let's just speed this up a little bit till we get a next. I want to keep everything as it's going now. Just keep it on an eye on of course, on our consumer goods, very important, and our money situation. 0.43 is fine. I might want to, I like to keep that in a surplus. I don't want that to get too low. Let's look at, sorry, let me just keep that down to 2. I want to keep it running all the time, otherwise this playlist is going to last forever. And I want to make sure that I'm always running. There's always, if I can, because I like to pause the games to look at stuff, but if we run it at a slow speed, it's okay. Allies. Okay, hang on. We were looking for people that need supplies, that are short on supplies. It doesn't help to look there. Let's look at the big money players. Okay, Venezuela. Now, let's just stop. Okay, we'll keep it running. Venezuela is short of supplies and they've got decent money. So I think we're going to sell. Let's offer a trade agreement to Venezuela. to sell supplies. Maybe. Oh, impossible. Okay, let's keep him on maybe. Let's just see if he'll take some supplies for some money. Who else? Yugoslavia. Let's offer a trade agreement. Let's see if he'll take some supplies. He won't take nothing. Nothing. Decline. Okay, good. He's short on supplies, but he won't take any from us. And he's supposed to be a good country in our favor. I just want a little bit of money. That's all I want. Yeah, but the money situation is 36. We want somebody with over Hungary, and he won't. Hungary won't take any. Won't take any trade agreement to buy supplies. Impossible. He won't do it. He won't do it. He's supposed to be on our side, Hungary. Okay, wake up there. Offer us some. We'll give you some supplies for money, man. Okay, what's your thing? Yeah, we'll take that. We will take that. Let's see if that brings us. Okay, let me just keep an eye on this. I see that in red. I always get worried. Okay, let's just see. Let's just up that a little bit. I just want to see how that turns out. See how that affects, how those little decisions affect. I want this to be a little bit in the plus. I don't like it to be. Okay, so we still. It didn't do much to that. Okay, cool. Let's keep it down here while I'm browsing. Well, Soviet Union, will they take supplies? Very likely. Just let's pause this over here. Very likely, and they have supplies, but they'll buy supplies from us. Let's just see. Let's just see. Okay, possible. Okay, let's accept that. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so we are on the money. All right, cool. Did they accept that? Declined to go, and they accepted that, the Soviet Union. So we won. We're going to keep it at that. I think that's a good level to keep it at. Just keep it increasing by 1. Just make sure we're using our money. I'm very happy with the situation. Let's just keep an eye on supplies. Like to keep that all nice and tidy. Supplies. I'm very happy with this oil, 56 oil, because we're still trading for 44 crude oil. So we throwing that crude oil, and then we're getting a 3.59 in fuel, which is all right. It's not a problem. I like to keep that in but the crude oil gets converted into fuel. So I definitely want a good backup of crude oil. And we're doing 2 at home, and 10 plus 10% plus 10.79 is being converted into fuel. And we're trading for a bit of fuel, which I like. I'm very happy with that. All right, let's have a look. How's our intelligence looking? I'm happy with the intelligence setup. When the supplies get a bit low, we'll pump some more supplies in. Spies. Let's look at the allies. Let's look at the Conterem. What's the Soviet Union up to? It's got a good amount of IC. I mean, it's 165. Is his IC. Supplies are pretty good, but this is not 100% accurate. It depends on how our supplies, how our spies are doing. Yeah. These are the techs. I think that's his ministers. The production. This is what he's producing. Looks like infantry and some more kinds of infantry. And these are the techs I think he's currently researching. These are his strong techs and his weak techs, and he's currently researching this. It's not in stone because it depends. This can be fooling with us. It depends on how much intelligence we have. So you can't go as this as a primary sort of thing to go on. It depends. It depends on how many spies we got there and how strong our spying is and all this type of stuff. Okay, we no longer receive 13 money. Okay, let's just see how that affects us. Let's move this up a little bit. Just waiting for these guys to start coming out, the infrastructure. So we're looking at November. And this is This is in October 36. So this will come out first. This will come out before that. So we should be getting some industrial capacity. Okay, what was that? Did we get anything? Okay, armor car advance. Okay, so we did the armor car. Now, where's our armor car? Okay, so we don't want this. We don't want that. Okay, we don't want the 38. Okay, not now. All right, so we want the medium tank brigade. That's what we want. Boom. Okay, so there's our medium tank brigade. He's in. Okay, cool. All right, let's go. Oh, let me just check something with technology. So we're still sitting at 10. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. We want this boy over here. Medium tank brigade. Yeah, keep the supplies honest. Keep the consumer goods honest as well. Oh, I wanted to say we have these are strategic resources. Build time minus 15%. Air build time. And I don't know what that Uttenberg is. I'm not sure of that. Is that at Uttenberg? I don't know. Oh, these are at Oldenburg, right? Supply throughput. That's a great tech to have. Casualty trickleback is also great. And ball bearings, repair speed, also great. Great strategic resources. And the strategic resources are all over the map on different countries. And when you capture the province, you get that strategic resource, which is wonderful as well. I'm just going to check here the resources map mode. So if we look down here, here's our, in blue are all the strategic resources. Yeah, strategic resources. But we can't see what the other countries have. We can see ours, but I'm not sure if we can see what everybody else has. Is there a map mode for that? No, that's the actual map. That's the map mode. Is this a strategic resource? Yeah, Black Sea oil. That's a strategic resource. So it's blue for us. But are there any nearby us? It doesn't tell us. Let's see if there's any in France. They are in France. Okay, let me just pause that because I actually want to. That's that armored car advance. Details, that's that next one. We don't want that. It's too late. I'm going to come back to that. I've been looking for the strategic resources. There must be some in France, man. Well, I'll figure it out. I can't see where. Yeah, well, you can see that. Antibiotics. But that's in yellow there. It doesn't highlight them here. For France. That's because it's in the fog of war, I suppose. Anyway, we can see what we have. Alright, cool. Let's go back to technology. Okay, so we are doing the medium tank brigade. We're not going to go on with that. Let's just see if there's anything in infantry we could. These, like mountain water expert, that's something good to have. Okay, that we're gonna, and not the Arctic, but the mountain warfare. That's brilliant to have because we got mountains all over the place. Russia, in our own country. So mountains, any rough terrain and stuff like that. Amphibious, no. Airborne, no. Desert warfare, no. But mountain warfare, we're going to take that. Arctic warfare is not, you never use that. Where do we ever use that? Are there any other 36 techs that we can take in the meantime? Okay, I'm taking that one. I already got that one. These are all 38s, and I've done the 38s with those. This needs to be discovered before that, and then the heavy tank brigade from that. Escorts. Yeah, we can do the destroyers, but I like this. I want to get this out the way first. Okay, this 36. It's a 4. It gives us the infantry, mountains, attrition, -1, marines, I think that's marines, paratroopers, mountains, attack plus 10%, defense plus, yeah, so I want that mountain warfare equipment thing, and let's start that research. It's a 36 tech. Yeah, it's going to finish in 37 in May, but we'll start it right now. I want that. Anything else? Okay, that's good. All right, so let's get back to our. This is the simplified terrain. So now you got hills and mountains. Now all mountain infantry, rough terrain. Mountain infantry are always good in all kinds of rough terrain. So yeah, special forces and stuff like that. Mountains, hills. So that tech is important to have. This is nice terrain to use. This is actually the terrain map mode, but how do you, I mean, what were they thinking with this map mode? From here, it just looks like all the same color. Wouldn't you agree? But if I look further up, then I can see that there's forest over there. But okay, what's he done? Okay, so he's cancelled that. We're going to look at what that happens there. But where's the mountains? Where's the mountains here? But if I switch this to mountain mode or hill mode, now this is supposed to be hills. That sort of grayish, sort of like, and there's flat. Okay, yeah, you can sort of see it, but I mean, how quickly does your eye see it? Okay, there's some over there. But if we do that, we immediately know that's the hills, that's the forest, and that's plain. So simplified map terrain is probably, it's way better than that. But this is always nice to have because this terrain also clutters stuff up. For example, like the green and you got troops and you like, it makes it all blocky. So it's not nice to view. Here you can kind of see your country. So it has advantages and disadvantages. But I suppose when we get to war, we're going to definitely be fighting in this simplified terrain mode. That's for sure. Okay, cool. Let me just check I'll keep an eye on that. An eye on that. Okay, so we should be losing money. It's because we lost. Okay, we're still getting a little bit of a surplus in money. Good. I think our first October, we should be getting our first IC industrial capacity coming out on the 14th. So we're going to be able to see what effect that has on our production, because usually it's delayed. So it comes out and then it's still got to build. It takes a day or two to build, I think. So we don't see the effects of that immediately. But we'll be able to see what we can build left. Because I'm gonna. You see, the thing is, I'm gonna build industry. I see up into way into probably 37, and then I'm gonna stop and switch over to upgrades, building new units, restructuring the army. Building radar and anti-air aircraft batteries around here and radar stations. So once we've stopped with the infrastructure and the IC, that's where I'm going to go. My old Hearts of Two strategy. Okay. Yeah, let's keep an eye on that. Where we are, 3081. Okay. I'm paranoid with consumer goods. I don't like to play around with that. We're increasing in our. Okay, we're still influencing these guys. There's 5. Okay, so we are increasing a little bit in our diplomatic because we're getting a 5.44 and we're only using 5 influence. We're keeping that influence on for a while. I'll look at it later. Let's keep our officers on 0. We don't need that now. But our spies is dropping a bit. So when our spies drops to, okay, cool. That's what I'm talking about. There's our first industrial capacities come out. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So we don't see the effect of that immediately. Okay. And now we have, yeah. Okay, hang on. Let's just see what the effect of that is for the next day. Let's just run this till, because I want to see how the effect it has on these guys in the queue here. Okay, good. That's the effect I wanted to see. Okay, so everything's in blue. Okay, so we're sitting with 54. Now that industrial capacity is not immediately felt, as far as I understand. Okay, that's still gotta come into effect. Okay, so we're gonna hit some more industrial capacity. Okay. Where were we building it? We were building it down here by Berlin. Correct. Okay, so let's look for a couple of places where we're building there. Okay, these probably all came out. Or they're still building. I'm looking for ones with no industrial capacity. This was all around Berlin. We were building this. Okay, so there we go. Here. Brandenburg had one. Then we were doing one there. Then we were doing one there. So those are still there. Wattenberg. Another capacity. Let's build in that place. Another capacity. Let's build in Warren. Another capacity. Let's just look at our production so far. Okay, it's coming. So we're going to build that up. And we're doing it in one so it all comes out. Yeah. Okay, I just want to see how. I don't want to get too far to the close. I'll put one more there. So I don't like to clump my industrial capacity in one big province. Even though we've got Berlin that's at full capacity, I like to spread my industrial capacity all over the place, because if you get bombed, then the chances of being one bombing one place, one province with only one capacity, but you spread out all your capacity over all your provinces. You have it all locked in one province and he just keeps hitting that province. So I like to spread it out a bit. Okay. Let's just see. How about in the middle here? This guy's got some capacity. Yeah, there. We're going to grow some capacity around. Or further down here. Yeah. Let's make it further away from the border. So it's going to fly in further, and also sort of in the middle here, so that we don't get from here and we don't get from there. It's not reachable, not easily reachable, not too close to other borders. So I think I'm going to build around here. Let's start there. Let's build one there. Let's build one there. He's got already. We started building one there. Let's build there. Let's build there. Okay, he's already got. Okay, one. Okay, let's just see what the effect of that is. Okay, so we can still build. This is what I love, to build in the last sections. I don't want to be too close to the borders. I want it sort of in the middle around the cities. So we build industrial capacity around these cities. He's got one. Okay. Let's go down here and build in these areas, yeah? Around this city over here. Munich. Okay. So he's still close to the border, but this is Austria. This is an Austrian border, so I don't think we got too much of a problem there. So let's just build a capacity over there. Let's do one 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 there. Okay, so we got all these places covered. Okay, good. Let's see what the effect of that is. Okay, 106. We still got tons of capacity. And we're going to get more because those cities have come out. So that's round that city. We've built round here. We've built round here. And we haven't built around here. So let's build around here. Around Hanover. Okay, so let's just build one. And one. Okay, let's see what the effect of that has. Okay, 127. Supplies, keep the suppliers honest and keep consumer goods honest. Okay, keep that all honest. Okay, so we built around Hanover. We can build around Frankfurt, Maine. We can build one there. 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 That's there. We can build one there. We can build one there. And we can build one there. And then we built in there. Let's just see what that gives us. Okay, good. I'm going to build another section, because remember now that even though our capacity is 145, remember the factories that we've now built are still going to kick into action in a few days. So this is going to go up. So I'm going to build one more section We just run this and okay, no. Let's just build one more. You can always take them out the queue. Okay, so we built around. That's Frankfurt, Maine. We've built around Hanover, and I'm not going to build. I'm going to build around here. Yeah, this area. Yeah, I know it's closer there, but we're going to build. We're going to build just around here. One there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. And Essen's already got. We already built one at Essen, and we built one there. So we built around here. And we have at Ulster already one being built. Okay, let's look at our production. Alright, so let's just run this and see what the effect of that is. Okay, let's pause this. What does he want? In exchange for... Yeah, I'll accept any rare resources. Yes, please bring them. Let's just see what the effect of that is. Okay, so there we go. There we go. There's all the stuff that's in red. So we're keeping that in red. And these are all coming out in 37. Now we're just going to keep monitoring that as it comes. You will notice now these factories that are being built now. Eventually, this will start to eat away when they come through. It takes I think a few days, and then this will start eating away because those factories aren't. Okay, let's keep that at 48. You see, it's gone up to 52 as the factories come out. As those factories we built start producing, and then it's going to start affecting our rare materials. Yeah. See there. See how it eats your rare materials. Let's just keep going. I want all those factories to be out. Yeah, you see there. 3.10, 19. Even our energy is being chowed. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Sure. Okay, we're going to make a plan for that. That's 51. Customer goods. You see how it's taking this out. I'm just waiting for this to update as we get more in. Supplies, and we keep that at 51.90. Okay, let's just keep running. Yeah, you see how that stuff enabled us to. But look how it's charred all our rare materials. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna. This is what I feared might happen. I feared this might happen because as you put more stuff in the production queue, all right, the more you get charred over here, the more it chars you over there. So yeah, we're sitting at minus 11 and minus 34 and minus 72 in energy. And 502 is being used. My goodness. Did I get myself into a little bit of trouble? It's fine. Let it go. Okay. Okay, let that run. Okay, let this just run. Okay, pause the game. Okay, so our men of manly bearing are standing up and saying they are ready to fight for our country. German gets volunteer surge until the 30th of October 1936, giving the 10% manpower modifier. Thank you. Okay, the infrastructure search is completed. It's completed. It's completed. All that infrastructure came through. Okay, good. Let me just give it that. Okay, let's just see if that's come through now, we're going to see how that's going to affect everything. That infrastructure that just came through now. Just want to see how it updates. Okay, how did that affect everything? We still sit at 75. So we are sitting with the 10% IC deficit, which is not bad. Well, it's not great because we're not building anything. But the thing is that because we're putting so much industrial capacity in, it's chowing our resources big time. And look at our energy, 58 every day. Oh, goodness. All right. Let's just keep running this. I want to see what the effect of this is. I want to see what else comes in. Okay, so it's now purely just industrial capacity. Once that comes out, no, consumer goods is good. Good. No dissent. No dissent. Thank you very much. I'm going to keep it running like this. Minus 523. Let that just run. We're buying a lot of crude oil. You know what? I'm gonna cancel some of those crude oil agreements, and I'm going to convert the money. Okay, what does he want? Yeah, I'll accept that. Let's see how that updates. See how money updates. Should update. Let's just run it. I think I missed the update. Okay, there's the update. All right, cool. So we're getting one because of the supplies. All right, so now I'm not going to build. I'm going to put some upgrades. I don't want to put 60 in upgrades. Let me have a look here. No. Let me just have a look. Let's see what that gives us. Okay, that gives us a... Let's just see how that goes. Let me just see. I just want to run this and just see what the effect of that is. Is it going to affect some of this? Let me just see what that effect gives us. Okay, let's have a look here. Yeah, I accept that. I accept that. Okay. Alright, so that's going to give us... We need 61. Just give us a second. This is a reinforcement speed. We can reinforce or repair 100% if that needed. Okay, let's just do the reinforcement. Get that, and then I'll move this stuff into upgrades. So I'm going to keep this going. I don't like our okay, so what are you needing? Yes, I'll accept that. I'll accept that. We'll deal with the money situation now. Let's just see how that updates. Okay, so 8.6 there, consumer goods 4. Yeah, let that go. Let's just see how this... Okay, let's just keep that going. See how that updates. Let it bring that reinforcement speed down. Just get rid of that. Supplies. Oh. You know, the thing is with industrial capacity that you build, you always have it. You know, what I'm saying is that even if you're not using it all, it's not a train smash, because when you're not using it, you're collecting resources. Makes sense? So it's not a train smash. You're always collecting resources if you're not using it. So that's the beauty with it. You know, you can have like, okay, let's just have a look. Yes, accept it. Okay, you can put you've always got it when you to use it when you need to. So it doesn't have to be full all the time. Sometimes it can be empty. That's a good idea, because when it's empty, you're saving on resources. Your resources are growing. I hope that makes sense. So there's nothing wrong with having 10 IC idle, because it's available when you need it, for surges when you're building and stuff like that. So I put into reinforcement. I actually want to just clear this out, and then we'll start working on the upgrades. But at the moment, I'm just gonna deal with the reinforcement and keep this down the bottom here. Just keep that always in a bit of red there. Okay, cool. Now I want to, I'm thinking, I'm trading a lot of energy away, but I'm going to cancel some of these oil deals. And let's have a look at the ones we can cancel. Let's start from the bottom here. Okay, Persia. We're getting 10 crude oil. Let's cancel that one. Well, hang on. Let's just have a look at that. Romania is giving us how much oil? 6. The USA is giving us 2, 10, and a 10. We'll cancel one of the US's. Okay. We'll cancel one of those. Russia is giving us 8. We'll keep that one. I'll cancel another one from the USA. Boom. Okay, let's just see how that looks. Because we're getting 50. We're getting. Okay, let's just see what our money situation. 6. Okay, so that's all cancelled. We're getting 38. I'm going to cancel some more oil, crude oil, because I need the money. I need to help out here with these resources over here, and I want to cancel some energy as well. I'm going to do that because hang on, no, let's just get rid of the oil first. Okay, Persia, let's cancel that. Okay, and then we've got, how much are we trading for? 24. Okay, let's just have a look. Let's just update it. We're gonna fix this now. Okay, good. And he wants for, yeah, let's accept that. Okay. Let's see what that brings us with. Okay, let's just update it. Okay, good. Okay, now we're back in there. Okay, at our capacity. Let's keep that going. Let's keep that going, and let's keep that going. All right, good. So we are at our capacity there. Okay, that'll update now. And of course, I do definitely want to cancel some of those energy, because we're giving energy for money. So I want to get rid of some of that energy. We have some. Oh, there's my clock again. Just as I'm getting involved, yeah. I don't want to stop, yeah. I'm in a mission, yeah. Now, come on. Okay. Let's just do these agreements first. I want to buy some metal. I've got that under. This is now going back 28. We're trading for 14. I think we're going to keep that. You know what? Let me cancel the Romania's agreement as well. Okay, for 6 oil. Okay, give us some more money back. I just want to run this just to update everything, so I can just see where we sit. Just want to update this quickly till the next day, and then we'll end. Okay, cool. Now we're sitting with a one there. Of course, we're not using. We're sitting with 12 IC not used, and that's sitting at that. So we're getting that. Okay. I'm just checking. I want to keep that at 22. That's no longer. I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm gonna keep that at plus 22 every day. I'm not gonna mess with that. This is climbing by 19 a day. We traded for some fuel. I want to get rid of that. Yeah. That was that one there from Finland. Okay, we're going to get rid of that from Finland. And there was another one that was from Denmark as well. We're going to get rid of that from Denmark. Is there any other fuel? Let's just update it quickly. I just want to... And then I want to work on my energy. And then we'll end the video. Just getting involved, yeah. Okay, good. What came through? Okay, we'll no longer for 8 supplies. Cancel that. Okay, that came through. Alright, we'll have a look at that now. And then that came through. Alright, let's look at the details of this. Okay, I'm going to come back to that. I first want to just fix this before we end the video. Okay, 22 on that. We're increasing that. And our money's by 15 a day. Now, I want to get rid of some of that energy that we're selling. We're selling energy for money because we've got some money spare here. I don't want to be a deficit in energy. So let's see what the big players are. Who's buying big energy from us? Turkey's buying energy. Right, let's get rid of that. Now hang on. Bulgaria's buying 55. And we're exporting 9 energy to Bulgaria. I'll get rid of the smaller one. Okay, good. Then the Republic in Spain. And I want to get rid of both of those because Republic in Spain is not going to be my friend. And yeah, I want to get rid of that as well. Okay. Keep that one. Portugal, we're giving 6 energy to Portugal. Romania. Okay, well, let's get rid of the small one for Romania. Okay. Hungary, there's a small one there, and there's a 5 one. Let's get rid of the 4.8. Okay. Just tidying up all these little places here where we... Turkey, let's get rid of the Turkey bit. Okay. Bulgaria, Portugal. We got 2 at Portugal. No, we only got the 1. Hungary, Romania. We're keeping Hungary and Romania energy. Belgium. We got 2 in Belgium. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that one. Let's just see how that turns out. Sweden. I want to keep Sweden going. But we got 2 at Sweden. Now let's get rid of the other one. Let's just see how this turns out. Because our energy is by 53. We're selling to Italy. We're selling energy to Italy and to Finland. And we're selling twice to Italy. So we're getting a 9 there and exporting 50 energy. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get rid of the small one first and see how that affects our energy situation. Japan, we're giving 50 energy to Japan. Is there anybody else who's selling energy? Alright, I'm going to end and we might get rid of this energy to United Kingdom as well. Alright, let's just see. First of all, let me just deal with this. Okay, we have this situation now. The submarines. Okay, good. Where's our submarines? Okay, so we don't want that. Cancel that. We don't want the 1940. Cancel that. We're keeping the 37s, and we don't want the 1940. It's too far ahead. All right, so let's deal with that another day. Okay. Okay, let me have a look here. 36. Yeah, we're dealing with that. We want that. The desert, well, that's a 39, so we don't want the Arctic. Marine infantry, no, not yet. None of these are 38s. Let's just go through this slowly. No, not the militia. Medium tank brigades coming through. Okay, escorts. Yeah, I'm going to come back because I do want the destroyers, but I just want to see what else. The submarine techs are good, but they're all 4D techs now. Do you understand? So we're looking at... Well, I'll just give you an idea. Let's start the research there. We're looking at 39, that tech coming through, which is fine, but it's way ahead of its time. So I don't want it ahead of its time. Okay, so yeah. So you're keeping the 37s. Light cruisers, no. Capital ships, nothing. Nothing in the bombers. Anything down here in bombers we can get. Yeah, basic twin basic and the basic bomb, which is good. I'm going to come back for that. That's important text to be getting. Nothing else. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. Let me just see what else there is. Fighter techs. These are 39s. These are going to come from that first. Industry. There's nothing in industry at the moment in 36. We should be looking at 37 techs. In 37 we'll look at 38 techs. At the moment I'm just cleaning up. Nothing for secret or theory just yet. Land deck doctrines. No, there's nothing here. I'm actually, where were we? This bomber text. I actually want to do the medium fuel tank. That's your twin aircraft for your medium bombers. Those are your. Look here. Yeah, those lead to the. This one leads to the basic strategic bomber and the light bomber development. Okay, light bomb. So it leads to both. This has been studied already. We've done that, but we want it for that. And this leads to the medium fuel tank, which is your twin engines. So, yeah, this is what we want, the medium bomber. Yeah, I'm going to start the research there, and I'm going to start the research there. Okay, so that's two taken care of for 36. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, I want to come back to these escorts, so we need one more. The destroy engine. I just want to check again what's upgradable. I'm going to say okay to that. What's upgradable here? No, not that one. The destroyers. Alright, let's have a look. So we can upgrade the spotting, the anti-aircraft equipment, the radar, and the anti-sub. It hasn't been upgraded. These other things that are written here you can't upgrade, like the main armament engine you can't upgrade. So we want to upgrade these first. The radar, the anti-aircraft, the radar, and the anti-submarine. So let's just have a look where we have here. And we can't upgrade the main armament and all the engine. You know what? I do actually want to build a higher class, more advanced destroyer from scratch, not just upgrade what we have. So I'm definitely gonna. I just wanna escorts. Just look here by the escorts. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the main armament. Let's start with that, and I'll deal with that later. Okay, so let's do the main armament. I actually want to work this entire track because I do want to build a level higher destroyer, because we're sitting with 30. Let's just have a look here. The destroyers are sitting with. We're sitting with the class Z1 class, which is like a 30. It's an old technology. Okay, so it's an old. It doesn't tell us what the age of this thing is. Doesn't tell us the age of it. Anyway, we want to build a new. I think we can see here flotillas. I think we can see here destroyers. Yeah, it's a Z1 class. That's what we can build now. Do you understand? And we can then upgrade the armor or the engine. You can upgrade the engine, but this is on a new ship. So you can have the older engine or you can upgrade it to the newer engine. Right. Now, we want to actually, build a newer class of destroyer here. Okay, so I'm going to keep it at that technology there. And we're going to build all this, just one layer of this, of the destroyers. Destroyers is important. Screening and all that type of stuff. You need them for escorts and all this. So we're going to do that. Yeah, the basic fuel tank, the basic bomb. Where is my... Okay, I'm busy discovering that. Basic bomb, basic medium fuel tank, and the basic bomb, and then the tank brigades that's coming afterwards. This tech tree can get quite involved and quite complex. Okay, you gotta actually watch it. All right, cool. So that's done. Now I wanted to see before I'm just, this is how I am with these games. I wanted to see before we just to see how our energy looks after we've made those adjustments to our trade before we end off the video. Okay, so I want to catch it. Okay, that's where I want to catch it. In fact, that's where I want to actually stop. So okay, so -8. And we're still sitting at 14. At 14, right? And we're increasing in all of that. Now, the reason we're increasing in that is because we're sitting at 174. We short 13. We're not building anything, which is increasing our rare materials. So you've got to actually, the game's a matching game. It's not that necessary to have all your IC in full production. IC is great to have a whole lot, and then in times of surges where you need stuff built and lots of stuff immediately, you can rank up your IC and then build it and suck from there. And then when you're not building so much, then you have a deficit, your factories are idle. But the great news is that when your factories are idle, you're recovering the resources you have. So yeah, so this is a game that this is a strategy that I use. I want to just before we end the video, I want to just see if we can I just want to get the energy in but how much money? You know what? Okay, you know what? It's gonna take It's gonna take It's gonna take a while to go through all that, just check everything. But yes, we are sitting at that. I'm gonna end the video here. The next video I'll go in and just fine tune it, because I got to go look through everything, and I don't want to take a massive hit from Japan because we're giving them a lot of energy. So I don't want to drop 50 energy from Japan and that, and I don't want to run this again because I actually want to keep playing this, and I just can't. This clock of mine went about 15 minutes ago, and I should have finished it then. All right, so please, till the next video. Next video, we will have a look at the energy. We'll have a look at our energy deficit, and then we'll probably get rid of some of the sales, some of our the traded away, some of the energy we're trading away, and get back for money. We're getting a good amount of money, so we can get rid of energy to replace that. Yeah, it's November the 18th. Okay, 1936. Yeah. Please like this video if you liked it. Please like it anyway. Please share it with everybody you know, and subscribe to my channel. I'm playing these awesome games. This is one of the games that I love to death, and I can't stop playing. So please subscribe. Put the on that big red button, or where that red button says subscribe. Please press it. And yeah, leave any comments, suggestions, whatever you want. Until our next Heart of Iron video with Germany. This is Sean from the Games Yard. Good day on you.